Okay, so the major problem with today, I found that the unrestrained love is the situation that we deal with concurrently. That involves those that perhaps might seek God, are lured towards other people, or perhaps things, but love is not restrained. But hate surely is. Satan is restrained, but it's not impossible or undone to communicate with Satan, and things are being done to people that involve the manipulation of love. And it's pretty easy when, out of my entire life, I don't know anybody that has a family. Honestly, I don't know anybody that has a family. Whether you consider an aunt, uncle, grandpa, mother, father, it's not family. There's no love there. It's just a contingency of continual control over individuals within a circle. There's no family there. There's no I don't know the word, but there's no agape, or there's no pure love. So the people are they seek elsewhere to find the gap, or the vague, the missing elements of their life, and what they find is more punishment. So if you really want to find love, you have to look outside of the world, and the world is everywhere. So whether you're in the city or the forest or the country, wherever you are, you have to look deeper than your senses, because anything that can penetrate you isn't love. Love is it's a universal, perfect element. It's not of this world, because I've been looking around for a while, and the things that you're going to find in this world are materialistic. I'm a material girl, 'cause people are smashed in a sponge. They're smashed in a space, which is society, and whatever space that they accumulate, they consider that to be their identity. It's not. That's what society did to you. So If you want to find love, you have to pierce reality, and I'm starting to see that it's not that hard. It's just a choice. You know, you make a choice to go to work or to fall into a routine. No. If you make the right choice, you make a choice to not contribute to this. It's sick. I'm not going to get into it, but it's really deep, and every business is a temple that's attributed to Satan, whether they believe it or not. And if they don't believe it, well, your consciousness is very small in this huge world. And as Carl Jung would say, we have universal consciousness, and universal consciousness is written. And what is it written on? It's written in gold. Your entire life is written on gold. They know who you are. They know everything about you. And if you're a man, you know clay. So you know, well, one day you can make a choice. You've never made a choice. Maybe somebody has. Probably. But I don't think too many people have made a choice. Their choices are made for them. If you made a choice, it would be very significant. When I mean make a choice, I mean disappear or do something that causes people to how would I put that? To make a choice. Well, what I'm referring to honestly is you make a choice. You either keep trying to function in society and you try to make choices around the devil's chessboard, or you learn to find higher spiritual principles, because everything that's around us is distracting. Everything that's around us is trying to pull us in one direction or another. So I don't know. It won't be long for me. I gotta wait a couple years, but I'm gonna disappear. I know they could find me if they really wanted to, you know, take me to a concentration camp, chop my head off, and torture me. That's not really my concern at the moment. My concern is to grow closer to God. So, and society is, you want to talk ADHD or all these dysfunctions they want to call. everywhere I go, I see somebody, and I'm not. However you want to judge me or think of me, I don't. Hey, I come from a strong bloodline, and I don't know. What, I don't really care. I'm a vampire. So, I don't feed on people or anything. So, never been taught. So, I'm a Christian. I'm born again and I'm redeemed. I died in the flesh. So it's really weird walking around this world. I run into a lot of weird things. Really deep, really strange, really strange things. But to me, the object is to separate myself from human. I've been bitten a lot. Humanity, I don't know. I don't know what you want to call these things. I don't know what to think of people anymore. I never really did, but especially now. They just keep doing the same things over and over and over. They want to consider themselves smart because they don't have consequences. Hey, you put your faith in the king. Do you know who the king is? Because, let me take a gander. I never really thought of that. Anyways. I could care less. This world is shit to me. And, well, it isn't. I love the world in a way, but I don't have any love. You want to talk about Sheol? Because I got a soul and it's not a pleasant place. So, I don't know. People are just, what do they do? I don't know. I don't have any friends. I don't have any people. It's just, you're just there. And so am I. It's unfortunate for me. It's real unfortunate because I don't have, like a squirrel, they go in a hole or up in a tree. I don't have that, so. But I'm still seeking, and I believe I'll find my place when I go away from your talking wells and things. these continuous functions of society that have no benefit to me. What am I gonna do? Buy another soda pop or a bag of chips? It's all poop to me. When I get down to the nitty gritty, it's just it won't be long, Consider me about a year and a half. I'll be gone. I'm not saying that I'll be gone. I'll just be living in a separate environment than you. I'm just because I'm used to pacified, just because I'm used to society, everything I've learned in life doesn't mean that I can't abstract myself and find what I'm looking for. Whether I look in woman or drugs or alcohol, or those are all society's traps. It's just, even she tells me herself, it's just she's the gateway to Satan. So it's just and what do they say? Marijuana is the gateway drug. Marry one hell is the gateway drug. But you're not familiar with sorcery. I've never met anybody that is, so you're not readers. Nah. I'm not a judge, so maybe somebody is, but I've run across a lot of things, and I've dealt with a lot of things. The meaning of life is let me think about that. I'm just reading the spirits around me. The meaning of life I'm really reading deep, so someone's telling me how the meaning of life I don't know. Holy crap, this is weird. What the Okay. I'm just gonna end it there. The meaning of life is community. And I've never had that. I've never had a community. I've never seen one. What is a community? Communism. What is a community? I don't. Because I know what a community is, and I know what communism is, and I know it's all a bunch of bullshit because communism is the study of community. It's basically like converting a country into a family. It sounds beautiful, but no, there's no such thing. So, community-wise, I study sociology. I study community, and I understand these things. Sociology, you want to understand the term community in a psychological term. Well, it means, in this world's perspective, from what I see, is controlling or abiding by other people's opinions and beliefs for reputational gain. So, fake people. I've never met myself. That's something I would really enjoy. I think. Not to say I haven't. I've met myself in the spirit realm. I'm a demon master, but I don't know. Where the fuck? Why the fuck? What the fuck have I been through that you haven't been through? Why is my life so different from everybody else that nobody can associate with me unless I become perverted and exchange myself in a way that's manipulative? There's nobody that's on my level. I know there is, but they don't want to speak of it. I meet witches. I meet wizards. I meet a lot of people, but you know, like, I don't know. I read my mother's will today. Like, this is upsetting, you know. To think, you know, I don't know. No, it's not upsetting, but it's upsetting to think that my mother sold me. You know, you want to consider the world in my fabrication? I don't know. I just feel like I don't get enough respect. I feel really disrespected in this world. Outside of my own personal choices, I feel really disrespected for no reason. I just feel like, look, I know love is just a stolen element from people like me. But I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. There's not much information I haven't found that explains to me the whole aspect of what I've been through. I kind of wish I could, wish. I would kind of like to find like someone that would help guide me or explain to me things. First of all, my mother, my sister, all witches. So, my mother, I found out, I guess she really cared about me. God damn, I don't know how far back it goes because she refers to me as Ishmael. So that would refer to her as Hagar. So I don't know what to think of it. This is the internet, so people are assholes. I don't really give a fuck. Just because you don't know who you are doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't know who they are. Because, do you know what the word time means? Okay? Well, you watch the clock, you see how it ticks. Now you watch the pendulum swing. Now you go watch a movie called The Pit and the Pendulum. It was made back in the 70s. Now you consider some things. When time ticks, things are placed on people. Some people die. Your death could come at any time. I could walk past you and lay a death spell on you, and the clock could tick. 10 minutes, and you're dead. You just don't understand what goes into those things. Well, I don't understand why nobody hates me. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares. Sometimes I fall in love with people that are just going to hell. And I know this. They tell me directly. And they're all I got. None of you Christians ever come to my table. The only people that come to my table, the only people I associate with are witches and I don't know you. I don't know what to think of it. I'm not the judge. I'm not. But I would hope that women get saved. I would hope, but hey, I'm not the judge. I'm not. Mary is knowing. Mary's knowing. Mary's knowing. There is no end. There's 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 the light. I don't know. I would just think that Christians. What? What is a Christian? What? What do you want from me? What is a Christian? Many will call upon my name and will not be saved. Now I'm not putting these witches above you, but you just, Christians, you don't, yeah, many more fake Jews. You Christians, yeah, I know, it's a sin. Christians. Do you realize that being a Christian means that you're not supposed to exhibit the practices of money? Let's pass around the coffers. Donations, please? No. Read Synod 69. You're not I don't know. Nobody even watches my shit anyway. What do I know, right? I'm not bubbaloo.shigadoo.com. Nobody cares. So, you want to be saved? Who are you, first of all? Because did you realize blasphemy is unforgivable? And that's something that touched me today, because blasphemy, Lazarus, that's written. You know, you want to write things with on gold. Are you an Egyptian? Because that's not a good thing. To record every aspect of somebody's life into your journal, you know, to control somebody's soul. You're playing God, right? And I've dealt with it in various aspects. You know, being able to know my movements and what I'm gonna do when this happens or that happens. I ran into a witch the other day, and she helped me. I don't know what to think of that. Other than when I looked a little deeper into it, she said, "Don't be fooled by it. It's for my own purposes." I don't know why she seems to care about me, but she's got her own dividends to deal with, so well, we're very connected, put it that way. So just picture having your heart in someone else's chest. So I don't know. It's not good at all. I really care about her a lot, and there's nothing I can do. She's a blasphemer. She's very evil. She's contaminated by my heart. And her name is Babylon. And I'm not lying. So, I've come across a lot of weird things. And it all happened back in 2010. You want to go back farther, 2 years. Around the time when I first got with her, hers, let's call her hers, because I went to the Sears Tower in Chicago, 2007. I went to the top with an Indian and woman and her son, and 2008, my son was born, and Barack Hussein Obama. Practicing law. Barack Hussein Obama was elected for president in 2008. And that was the same year that my son was born. And his grandmother claims something very not good. He'll be a speaker for all nations. But before you think that it's just that child, listen to Blue's Clues. Take a step at a time. You can do anything that you wanna do. I know you just, if you're bewildered by this, you're just a human, so, I've dealt with wizardry, and you can flip inside dimensions and things, and find yourself somewhere else. But I've seen some weird things, like Puff the Magic Dragon, throwing up Mason signs. Well, I found out her family works for the Pentagon. They're involved in the German mafia, the Teamsters Union. Anyways, the bottom line of this whole story, as it's traveling, as I'm traveling, my son is the Antichrist. His initials actually, and this wasn't done intentionally, or JEH, Jehovah. Salvador. Right. Well, my son, I don't know how to explain it to you, but I'll just lay it out plain. There's people. Some people aren't as limited as you and I. Could you imagine inhibiting multiple bodies with the same mentality, or just seeing through multiple objects? You know, you want to deify things, or however you want to look at it. You know, one guy can do 10 push-ups and another guy can do 20. So, I don't know. I'm getting irritated and I gotta go. But, because I'm in public, so I don't like public. I don't know what to conclude this with, but I guess advice. You see these people. They carry on. Those are the ants of Egypt. And the only thing that keeps them walking is money. And that's not godly. However you want to look at it. Spending money or having money is evil. And I'm a victim of it myself. But not for much longer. I have some things to deal with, and I'm going to give up all the poop of society. That's about all it is. I can look at her face and I can see it's just another man. You know, it's just a manipulative tool of Satan. It's a lot of things. They say marijuana is a gateway drug. Well, you want to find Satan? Honestly, go through a woman, because I can guarantee you she can direct your path.